Now I'm going to talk about first aid or what to do if a seizure occurs. So with a focal seizure, it can be a very simple activity that's something that is not controlled. But you can also have a focal seizure where somebody can be in kind of a deja vu, hazy state where they're halfway with it. What I usually do and tell people to do is first just observe the focal seizure before you go diving into anything. Just watch and see how the person is doing. If the person is in a dangerous situation, slowly guide that person from danger. So you observe, you guide the person from danger, and you stay calm the whole time. It is so important for people who are going through a seizure to hear a calm voice, and that's what they've told me. Be reassuringly calm. If you can time the seizure, it would be helpful. And stay with them until recovery is complete. As we said, most seizures last for about 2 minutes. Sometimes it doesn't change their consciousness at all, and other times they just need to know what's been going on. Explain to them anything they've missed or forgotten if that's what they'd like. What are the things not to do during a focal seizure? Do not restrain somebody. Do not act in a way to frighten them or assume they know what's happening. Even though it might appear that they know, do not assume they know what's happening. Do not give them something to eat and do not try to bring them around. So stay calm, watch them, observe them, and keep them from danger. For a generalized seizure, commonly people with generalized seizures, they become unconscious and they fall to the ground. First of all, you move anything around them that could be of harm. The first thing you do is make the area safe. So you remove anything around them. Then you cushion their head if their head is moving up and down so they don't bang their head. And you stay with them. You just stay calm again and you're quiet. You just are there and you say, I'm here, time the seizure. And when the movement starts slowing down, just over to the recovery position that's in this slide, because this helps them with breathing and removing of the secretions in their mouth once the seizure is finished. And you just stay with the person. Sometimes I'll just lay my hand on their shoulder, and that feels very good just to know that someone's there, and I will tell them that someone's there. And if they're onlookers, I will commonly say, it's okay, we have this situation under control. And then stay with the person until recovery is complete. Now, there's usually only one seizure. If nobody knows this person, then you call 911. Just to tell you that most people after a generalized seizure, they are exhausted. They might have a weakness in a leg. They might have some speech problems. There could be some residual. So don't be surprised if the person just lays there for a while because they're exhausted. So do not restrain their movements unless they're in danger. Do not put anything in their mouths. Do not try to bring them around. They will come around. Now, when is a seizure an emergency? First of all, you call 911 if it is the first seizure of either type and nobody knows anything about this. It's the first seizure, you call 911. You call 911 if a generalized seizure lasts more than 5 minutes or there's 3 seizures in a row. This can cause a lot of oxygen use in the brain, and you want to stop the seizures as soon as possible. Also, with focal seizures, if they repeat themselves and then they become generalized seizures, that's another reason you call 911. And finally, if a person becomes injured, and they can by just hitting something or breaking their arm or falling in the wrong position. So that's really important.